Good morning. Hotep Love. This week, during President Barack Obama's presidency, I have taken the time to get faces of our soldiers put on stamps. Aren't they pretty? So, I think they're really, really pretty. I have them in different sizes and I can do them for you. So, if you have anybody in your family that has served in the United States military and you're interested in getting their face put on a stamp, I can teach you how to do it. Basically, all you have to do is print out the picture in the size of a regular stamp and put it on your postcard or your envelope, and then you can um, put a regular stamp next to it. I know that that's not necessarily official, but it's my way to do it until it's official. So I have a story uh to tell. It's my Native American story to tell to all of my watchers about the man on this stamp. Um this man is named Herman. His name is Herman Earl Wells, and he served during Desert Storm. Absolutely, absolutely. And yeah, he served during Desert Storm prior, a little bit prior to, well, way prior to Desert Storm, but he started serving during the Nazi war when there was a Nazi war against the United States. So, uh, for some reason, none of the other presidents prior to Barack Obama put all of the soldiers' faces on a stamp. So when I was in DC, um, for the first time during Barack Obama's presidency, I went to the post office. Was what was one of the first places I visited. And I asked the lady, what would it take to get President Barack Obama's face on a stamp? Because I know that President Barack Obama served in our United States military. One, I want everybody to know I value life. I value life. So I wanted President Barack Obama's face put on a stamp. Um, like I said, because I know he served. Um, but the lady at the post office said that you have to be. She said you have to be dead to be put on a stamp in the United States. Well, I just looked at her and I told her I thought that was this. I thought that was stupid. I thought that didn't make any sense. Is what I told her, because I'm as you look around the post office based off of what she said. I mean, you have stamps of, if that's the case, then everything that comes from the post office is dead. That means the United States flag is dead. That means that Maya Angelou and all the beautiful words of poetry that are put on stamps are dead. Everything is dead that's put on a stamp. Well, so since I value life, I asked her, what would it take to get President Barack Obama's face on a stamp? And she said that you just got to be dead in order to do that. So that's not what I want. And I didn't want to go postal on the lady in DC about my president. So therefore, I'm putting my own father's face on a stamp. Um, and whoever else in the military has served, I will put them on a stamp. Now, like I said, this isn't an official stamp, but this is okay because it's been copywritten by um, President Barack Obama's law firm. So it is okay to do it like this. This is a way to basically get it out. But the story is, okay, here it goes. You may laugh, you may not. I don't know. But years ago, before Barack Obama became the president, I was starting my own law firm, and I got, you know how you get the ink pens and you get the little postage stickers with the address on it, and you can customize them. Well, I got it customized. Like I said, this is before President Barack Obama became the president. I got mine customized with all of my father's information on it. I got his face, and I got my address and the name and address of my law firm on a, it was the address label. So it had my father's face and the address of my business, and then I could put it to whoever I wanted. So it wasn't necessarily on the stamp, but it was on the card. And I sent it to my mother, who at the time was living in that don't you mess with Texas state. So I sent it to her. And my mother, when she got the card that I sent her, and it was actually for the holidays season, when I sent it to her, she called me immediately. And she said, Octavia, I mean, she was crunk, you know. She said, Octavia, what in the hell is this that you sent? She said, did you send this? Because she was scared. She said, did you send this letter to me with Herman's face on it? She said, did you send this letter to me? And I said, yeah, it's the holidays, and I sent it to you, and it's got his face on it, but it's just for my business. It's just a customized label that I did it. After all, he is my father. And she said, woo! She said, girl, you scared the hell out of me. And I said, huh? I said, what the heck? I said, it's a holiday card, a letter. I said, I don't even know what the hell you scared for. So, anyways, but that was my mother. I don't know what the hell she was scared for, because after all, my father is resting in peace at one of our wonderful national cemeteries in the United States. So may he rest in peace. And that is my father. Isn't he a good looking man? He's a good looking man. So like I said, I have no reason to know why my mother was scared, but I just looked at her. I was on the phone with her at the time, and I was just like, Mom, I said, look, it wasn't my intentions to scare you. I said, just open it up, read it, and you'll see what it was. I said, ain't no reason for you to get scared because of a label. All right? So everybody, if you want your face, the face of one of your family members, those whom have served, whether they're dead or alive, let me know. Let President Barack Obama know. And we will honor your ancestor also, okay? Because I honor those whom have served, all right? Whether they've passed or whether they're still alive. If any time they served in the military, they still deserve at least this, as long as they're honorably discharged. Now, if they're dishonorably discharged, they're unaffiliated with me. But if they're honorably discharged, I can do this for you, okay? So all I would have to see is the honorable discharge papers. And everybody who's a brat out there, or the child of someone who has served, then you can just, you know exactly what it is that I'm talking about, okay? So, you know the little form that you get that says whether they were honorably discharged or dishonorably discharged, you know, with the big gold, you know. So, you know. So if you want this done, send some information on a postcard to me, Madam President Octavia Wells Obama, or President Barack, in care of President Barack Obama at the White House, and we will engage in your story about your family member who has served, okay? Now, I didn't mean to scare the hell out of my mom, who was at the time, and still is, the Army wife, an Army wife. So, she still is an Army wife, but, you know, hey, that's her. So, I know that President Barack Obama's 2 terms is almost up by the U.S. Constitution. His 2 terms is almost up. So, for this year, please attend an NAACP of Mesquite event, an event of the NAACP. Okay, whether you be in PA, whether you be in DC, or wherever you are on the map. Okay, and this month, once again, there is a march going on for migration and immigration. Okay, so I've already been to DC. And so if you want to march. You're welcome to march in PA. I have no problem with that. I hope to hear all of you. So wherever you are on the map, go ahead and like I said, feel free to mail me. You can mail me in care of Barack Obama at the White House. Okay, so that's it. All right, Hotep love, and may you be blessed and living as the world rotates. May he rest in peace. Assalamu alaikum.